Cosmetics. It has been a minute, but we're back. I haven't reviewed an It Cosmetics product for seasons upon seasons. So in regular day speak, I would say years. This one is very well deserved. We're going to talk about the It Cosmetics Do It All Sheer Tint Face Balm. We'll compare it to a brand new similar release from Laura Mercier. We'll do a wear test, talk about all of that today with me, Rebecca. I am a fashion and beauty editor who has done thousands upon thousands upon thousands of reviews in my lifetime. Some of them in print, some of them in daily newspapers, and so many of them here with you guys online. That's right, I have started Not Fit for Print Beauty, because now we're not print, we're digital, right here on YouTube, so that you have a sort of digital beauty magazine and hopefully an expert that you all can rely on. I might not be a makeup artist, but trust me, I know how to review a product and tell you whether it will work for your specific skin or not. Okay, so before we get into the It Cosmetics, as I have told you, I have been amassing and compiling large amounts of PR that is sent to me. The great thing about PR, you guys, is that if it is sent to me with I don't accept PR with an obligation to post. So it allows me to go through it, wear it if it's clothes or makeup, think about it, and then talk to you guys about it. And here's one that has made the cut, and I have a discount for you guys. Plus they're having a Valentine's Day sale. I want to talk to you about Comfelie right now. These are the Seamless Wireless Jelly Gel Bra Pioneers. I'm holding up two really cute styles right here. Look at this. Look at the inside. I have a bigger bust, so that's my size. There are so many styles though, and these are so comfortable. They have created wireless bras that have really set the standard for over 50 million women. Seriously. And not only are they having a Valentine's Day sale, I also have a code for you. Rebecca20- gets you 20% off, or comfelie.com/Rebecca. That'll also be down below in the description bar. Look at all these beautiful styles, beautiful colors. They're all using this jelly gel breathable technology with 10,000 breathable whole cup, 43% high spandex fiber, and Ocotec functional fabric. This breathes with you, moves with you, gives you lift and shape without having to wear an uncomfortable, pokey, yucky underwire. And I am speaking to you as someone with a larger chest, double D, sometimes larger. So it is not just it's great if you have a smaller chest size, but even if, like me, you are larger chested, this will give you support and all-day comfort. I wear them for exercise. I wear them out. I wear them under dresses because they're smooth with no kind of seams that show. They're cute as well. And they come with, oh, it's so cute. Look at this. And they come with even back extenders, but you can make them as large or small. And they're just so soft, so comfortable, like wearing nothing, but with great support, no matter your bust size. So definitely check them out. Don't forget the Valentine's Day sale. And Rebecca20- gets you 20% off. Check them out. These are very good products. I have been wearing them, playing with them in my spare time since they sent them over. So do tell them that I said hello. Okay. So let's talk about It Cosmetics. Now, speaking of PR, It Cosmetics did reach out to me the other day offering me this product with many colors, and I jumped at it and said yes. This, however, is one that I bought and have been playing with. So when they give me more shades, we can come back and compare. But sometimes the problem with PR from a brand is it can take a while. And I always say to you guys that my money is where my mouth is. If they don't give it to me in PR, I buy it. I bought this. But they are sending PR, but I bought it. This is my money. This is $34. It is the Do It All Sheer Tint Face Balm. This shade that I bought with my own money is Light Neutral 210, but there are 15 shades, and I think it is sending me 3 or 4. This is a 4-in-1 tinted moisturizer that firms, hydrates. You can brush it on or put it on with your fingers. There's also a concealer from the Do It All line, but it's a slightly different type of product. This, I'm going to show you it when we do the application and demo in just a moment, and we are going to talk about it, especially compared to a product I have already reviewed that you guys asked me how it compares, and that is the Laura Mercier Tinted Blur Balm. This one comes in 8 shades as opposed to 15 from it. This one is $44 as opposed to $34 from it, which kind of makes sense. And they are indeed very, very different. But we will talk about that during the demo, and actually what's stopping us. We're going to go to the demo now. I will tell you guys, sorry, I've been cheating on you and wearing this a lot, so I don't have to do as long of a wear test because I can just talk to you about it. I have been wearing this a lot, and I'll tell you how I've been wearing it and how I've been experimenting with it. The funny thing is, and I'll mention this at the end as well, Michelle Bernstein Beauty and I, who has a channel here on YouTube, she was attracted to the exact same display at Ulta on the same day that I was. We both bought it. Usually we will not steal each other's makeup. Usually we are completely on opposite sides of the beauty spectrum, which is what makes it so fun. I say I love something, she's like, really? I hated it, and vice versa. But this one we both love. I think there's something for everyone here, so make sure that you stick around as we start the demo, well, right now. Okay, let's go ahead and try on the one shade that I bought. Like I told you, It Cosmetics is supposedly sending out a bunch of other shades, so maybe we could do a follow-up, but you can't always wait. It does take PR often a while, okay? So let's go ahead. This is the shade that I bought that you can see I've dipped into here. I've been cheating on you all and using it while I was doing other reviews and stuff. This is the Light Neutral 210, but like I told you, there are 15 shades. So let's put it on one side of the face. The interesting thing, I'm trying to split the chin, that's not working too well. The interesting thing about this is it has a very cooling feeling, which we're seeing in a lot of makeup products these days, aren't we? You know, like cooling eye sticks and things. This one definitely feels like a cooling balm, which is different than the Laura Mercier, which many of you asked me to compare it to. This is going to firm, definitely hydrate. We can tell that from the cooler feeling. There's also a concealer in this line of the Do It All It Cosmetics. It's a different type of product, but it is kind of the matching concealer. The good thing about this though is it doesn't really feel like you need a concealer, because look what I'm doing. Because it's a balm, I'm really kind of putting it around the eyes and around the nose. And I'll tell you, when I have been wearing this, which is quite a bit, I haven't really been wearing any concealer with it. And no, it is not because I have a perfect complexion and don't need concealer. If you say that, I'll love you for it, but it's not true. Okay, let me just build it up a little bit over this kind of natural pigmentation. Look at that, it really works like a... it feels honestly like wet, but it doesn't stay wet. Your hair doesn't get stuck in it. It's a very interesting feeling. Okay, so I really put it on, and you could definitely see the split down my face. This side has some morning skincare, but you know, it's soaked in. This side has that morning skincare with this over it. No primer, no powder, no setting spray, nothing. I have been playing with this and wearing this a lot, so I know all about it. It's going to dry right now. It feels very moisturizing. It is not a powder finish. Well, we'll talk about that in a minute. Let me first, now that you've seen the two sides here, let me go ahead and speed it up and do the other side, and then we'll talk more. And we'll talk about it with the Laura Mercier, because that's a new product too. Okay, so let's take a look at what we have, and I put in a lot more than I usually do. Let me be honest with you, lately I have not been wearing a lot of foundation. I've been kind of a color corrector girl, and so I have been using this It Balm just very sparsely, just to kind of take a little bit of the red out of my face. I really put it on like a full foundation today, which a lot of you would do. And please remember that I used a brush, but it suggests a brush or fingers. It doesn't say sponge. I don't see why you couldn't do sponge, but I'm just telling you that it says fingers, you know, just kind of like this, you know, or brush. Okay, but it's going to be, I think really it's going to be up to you. Okay, so this has a really smooth balm feeling. as you see, I just did this, but it's not all over my hands. If I grabbed your white shirt, I wouldn't get it all over that. And as the day goes on, it just feels like a really like part of your face. You know, the way your face feels as moisturizer becomes more and more part of the skin. This is not sticky. You won't get your hair stuck in it, and it doesn't feel ooey gooey or like it needs powder. I have powdered under the eyes while wearing this, and it has done extremely well. Hasn't created any sort of a muddy sludge, which I know might worry a lot of you with a balm. You know, that then you add in some sort of a powder and it makes it sludgy or anything. No, it isn't cream to powder, which is what the Laura Mercier is. Okay, so I'm going to put my Laura Mercier balm review at the end of this. This is in shade 2. This is the Tinted Blur Balm. This is $44 and comes in 8 shades, as opposed to our IT Cosmetics, which are going to save $10. Makes sense on the 2 different brands. Kind of got a mid-tier and a higher mid-tier. So this is going to be $44 from Laura Mercier, and this is going to be $34. That $10 savings makes a lot of sense. The IT also has 15 shades. Laura Mercier a little bit stretchier, with 8 shades, but it works. This one, however, is, and I'll show you the review at the end, kind of a balm to powder. So by the time this one goes on and sets, you really don't even need to powder it. It's almost self-setting, and it doesn't have that cooling kind of water feel to it. So very different products. This one is a little bit wetter when it goes on. It has a very cooling feeling, like you've just had water splashed in your face. It does not ever set to a powder, but it is not sticky. It doesn't slide off your face, nor does it make, as I said, a sludge with powder if you wanted to add that in. Which one do I prefer? I actually like this one, and I'll tell you why. I don't wear a lot of foundation, and I love what I've been doing, which is just a little bit and just kind of sparsely applying it, just evening out some skin tone and getting rid of any redness. The Laura Mercier is supposed to last, I think, like 16 hours. It does. And this one is supposed to last all day. I haven't worn it more than 10 or 11, and it does. Both are great for touch-ups. Very different feel on application. This just feels wetter and cool. This feels like a balm to powder right away. That's the best way I can describe it. As you see, this will stay right here. I do not have to do a wear test. I've been wearing this a lot. I've been wearing it in some videos even, and it really stays really well. It flexes with your face because it's like so moisturizing and kind of wet. By the way, I have very normal skin, so I don't have dry skin, but this would work for dry. It would work really well even for oily T-zone. Just powder it a little bit. Honestly, it doesn't get, this is a brilliant, brilliant product in 15 shades. It's just very nice. I mean, look at how natural my skin looks. And a lot of you are loving the Laura Mercier, but just because they're balms, that's kind of where it ends. I hope that helps, but any other questions down below I can answer. Let me let this go on just a few hours. I know how this wears, but I'm not sure that you guys do. So what I'm going to do is I'll go off, I'm going to let it sit quite a few hours, and then I'll come back with a little bit more makeup on. And then I'll just show you how it looks, basically, even though you can also take my word for it because I've been wearing it a lot. All right, I'll just go away for quite a few hours, actually, but for you, it's going to feel just like this. I just kind of wanted to show you what this looks like with makeup and such over it. This is 6 hours later. And just so you can look, I did not touch up anything with the IT Balm at all. And I usually wear a lot less than this. Like I said, I usually just put it on just to kind of, even out the complexion. But here it is, a little bit of blush, little bit of highlight. I've been really wearing that Glossier stick highlighter. I'll list it down below for you guys. I've been really enjoying that. This combination I think is really pretty. It's been a combination I've been liking a lot. I should do a video on kind of what I'm doing now for my everyday makeup. But this is kind of a look I've been enjoying, and it involves this IT Cosmetics product. As usual, no real eye makeup except for mascara. You know that's me, guys. You know that. I would normally add in maybe a little bit of bronzer. I'll do a video on that if you'd like to see it. Let me know down below. I'll take note of that for sure. But as you see, it hasn't moved. I put color over the top. You can add in blush, be it powder, liquid, whatever you want. Doesn't move. The highlighter stick that I'm using didn't move any product. Didn't get it all over the highlighter stick. easy to use. I think this is a beautiful product. It's extraordinarily affordable. I personally prefer it to the Laura Mercier, but many of you have a lot of brand loyalty to the Laura Mercier, and this is a lovely product. I do think this is a very interesting kind of miracle product. If you've been thinking about trying it, if like me you saw the display at Ulta and were swayed a bit, I think it would be worth it. I love it, and my friend Michelle Bernstein at Michelle Bernstein Beauty loves it, and she and I usually do not enjoy the same products. So I think this hits a real cross section of people, and I think it's really, I think it's worth you guys picking up. And I don't generally suggest you spend your money. I just let you know with the pros and the cons. I think I'm going to suggest that you spend your money on this and give it a try, which I very, very rarely do. But if you do, let me know what you think in comments below. And of course, all of these products will be down below in the description bar, and where I can, up here in YouTube shopping, because it's a great way to kind of click while the video is going on, and you can see that, okay? Plus I'll throw up especially this highlighter because it's pretty. Okay, let me know what you guys think. Look for that. Follow me on Instagram. I'm also over on TikTok, of course. Hey, we have a membership here on YouTube. You can join us every Friday. Once a week, we have a lot of fun with these lives that we do. And you can join that with information down below. Do not forget the Comfelie bras. These are so beautiful. These seamless, wireless, gel bras. They are the pioneers in that wireless bra. 50 million women. And we're going to go with Comfelie.com/Rebecca. Or you can look at their Valentine's Day sale. Or don't forget, Rebecca 20- will give you 20% off. So give that a try. Let me know what you guys are thinking. I'll speak to you down below. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.